Hello and welcome. Today we are going to learn about the WordPress guide. WordPress is a powerful semantic publishing platform and it comes with great set of features designed to make your experience as a publisher on the internet as easy, pleasant and appealing as possible. WordPress offers you a freely distributed, standardized, compliant, fast, light and free content management system with sensible default settings and features and an extremely customizable core. Here we have some list of features that come standard with WordPress. However, these are literally tens of thousands of plugins that extend what WordPress does. So the actuality functionality is nearly limitless. You are also free to do whatever you like with WordPress code, extend it or modify in a way or use it for commercial projects without any licensing fees. That's the beauty of being free. Free meaning not only the price but also the freedom to have complete control over it. Now, to start with, we will learn about the WordPress features. And in WordPress features, we will be covering the following topics. They are listed over here. At a glance, content is king, a supercharged V8 under the hood, user tested, geek approved, a serious platform for serious content, broadcast your ideas, grow your community, license platform and philosophy, and some additional features. So let's start with at a glance. Under at a glance, we have few features that are proven. WordPress powers nearly a quarter of new sites today and is content management system CMS of choice for more than two-thirds of top million sites that make it most popular on the web and is trusted by content publishers both large and small including CNN and New York Times with more than 50 million sites globally and 8 years of proven history. You know you are getting the best software for the job. Easy to use. At the core of WordPress is a dumb simple interface similar to the desktop publishing software you use today, with no coding experience or expert knowledge necessary. The learning curve is often about as short as typing your site's URL and logging in. In fact, most users are able to pick up the basics without any training at all. Interfaces are polished and easy to use and are the results of years of refinement. It is the power of Microsoft Word with the intuitiveness of an iPhone built for publishing. WordPress makes sharing content and attracting readers to your site with a breeze, whether pushing content to social networks, ensuring that your website is provided in optimal format to appear at the top of the search results the moment you hit publish, or providing users and visitors the ability to subscribe to a specific content, subfeeds in their favorite feed reader, or even via email. WordPress is not simply a website but rather a content publishing platform. With a single click, you have the powerful megaphone to broadcast your message to the world. Backed by community support. WordPress is supported by a vibrant community of users who have already solved many of the toughest challenges to sharing information today. The latest version of WordPress has been downloaded more than 10 million times since it was released a few months ago, and prior version was downloaded more than 6072599 times, with the library of more than 20,000 free open source plugins and themes growing each day and hundreds of core contributors each release cycle. The WordPress community is the ecosystem built around the platform's viability and proven success. Now let's see about the content is king. This is a real fact. Content is king today. Your entire workflow, your WordPress can take the place of your entire workflow from the initial draft to the time you hit publish. Spelling, grammar, collaboration, and review. There's no need for emails back and forth or expensive desktop softwares. Beyond black and white, everything that makes web pages feel rich, pictures, videos, music, documents can feel right at home in WordPress. With the drag and drop file uploader that uses the latest technology to ensure your file effortlessly makes it to the web page every time, and a media browser to help you store, organize, and find the files you are looking for. WordPress hosts a file that makes your pages pop. Distraction free writing. Between emails, IMS, text, tweets, and status updates, we have enough distractions as is today. Your publishing platform should not be one of them. While writing WordPress literally fades away, letting you concentrate on your ideas themselves, not how you're getting them out there. Never lose a word. WordPress automatically saves your work as you type, so you don't have to worry if your computer crashes or makes a mistake. Want to go back to a previous version? Not a problem. Every time you hit save, WordPress creates a snapshot that you can restore with a single click. Now let's see the time travel. Okay, not really, but it's pretty close. WordPress lets you schedule post for some time in future or lets you backdate a post for some time in the past so that you can write when it's convenient for you. You can publish it anywhere. The internet's everywhere, so why shouldn't your workflow be? WordPress has mobile applications for Android, iOS, BlackBerry, Nokia, Windows Phone 7, even WebOS. Wherever you are, control of your site is literally at your fingertips. Your phone is not listed? No fret. You can even post your site by email. Password protection. You can give passwords to individual posts to hide them from the public. You can also have private posts which are viewable only by their author. Multi-page posts. In multi-page post, if your post is too long, cut it up into pages so your readers don't have to scroll to the end of the world. Save drafts. Save your unfinished articles, improve, then later publish whenever you are done. Previewing post. Before you press the publish button, you can look at the preview for the article you just wrote to check if everything is the way you want it. In fact, you can do that at any time since the preview is live. Now let's see the next feature, a supercharged V8 under the hood. The right tuxedo for any content. Your content deserves the best. The site should conform to your content, not the other way around. WordPress comes with a full theme system which makes designing everything from the simple site to the most complicated portal a piece of cake. Have a new design every day. Your ideas should look as good as what they say. Obsessively organized. It doesn't matter how much content you have. If your visitors can't find it, WordPress organizes your content by day, by month, by year, by author, by category, any way you can describe it, and dynamically create browsable archives so things always stay up to date. Killer search inside and out. WordPress has a killer search backend. Every word you write is fully searchable through a single box at the top of each page, and if your users choose to use an external search engine like Google, rest assured WordPress will present your content in a way that all the but ensure it make to the top of the search results every time. Even the URLs are beautiful. Ever go to a site and look up the URL bar only to see a string of letter and numbers gobbled digok? WordPress releases that websites are built for people, not computers. Every URL is intuitively written for humans and describes what your content says, not where it sits in the database. Typography nerds replace. To do it right, publishing on the web can be a pain without the right tools. Every time you hit publish, WordPress silently typesets each and every letter of seamlessly web production. Where many other CMSs let the details fall by the wayside, WordPress uses a texturized engine to intelligently convert web unfriendly characters like quotes, apostrophes, eclipse, ampersand and n dashes, multiplication symbols and ampersands into typographically correct HTML entities. For more information about the proper use of such entities, you can read the article The Trouble with Them and N. Now let's see Jabin when it was a WordPress. WordPress has been transferred to more than 60 different languages. So, however you say publish, you will be saying it in no time flat. You can create a site that is localized to your choice and delivered in a language of your choice. The getText method is used to translate and localize WordPress to the fullest extent. Drag and drop administration. Weren't a computer science major in college? No degree required, promise. Most of what users see from menu to the dynamic functionality on each page can be fully customized with simple drag and drop control on the backend. Multiple personalities. Got a bunch of users? Not a problem. WordPress lets you define different roles for different users, just like in real life, and lets you assign privileges accordingly. Users can register themselves if you want and can submit content for your review. User trend and geek approved. Out of the box power. It's your software. WordPress provides extensive functionality right out of the box, and often little customization is needed to adapt the software for your unique use. Many of the CMSs rely on you to hunt down the install and configure a long list of add-ons just to get many of the features WordPress considers core: comments, RSS feeds, revisions, etc., and relies on developers to undertake significant coding efforts to provide the functionality you need. WordPress does the heavy lifting so you don't have to. Why reinvent the wheel when you already have the best wheel in the world? Open and transparent. WordPress is built by dedicated community of professional developers, academics and enthusiasts with the course code released to the world to take apart, build upon and improve. Its hallmark its rapid development cycle, meaning frequent updates and always up-to-date software with no licensing fees or direct cost. and with an extensive international community, professional support is always wherever you are. It's your data. Some publishing platforms like to lock you in the proprietary data formats. Not here. WordPress relies on open standards to allow you to take your data with you, and even comes with tools to seamlessly import from the many popular sources. It's your data and you should do what you want with it. We currently have importers for movable type, text patterns, gray matter, Blogger, and B2. Work on importers for Nucleus and P Machine is under the way. It's your software. WordPress is designed to be installed on your own web server, in the cloud, or in a shared hosting account. You have complete control. Unlike commercial software or third party hosted services, you can be sure of being able to access and modify everything related to your site. You can even install WordPress on your personal computer or on a corporate intranet. Power one site or millions. WordPress offers multi site technology. It is the same technology that powers over 20 million sites on WordPress.com and global sites like CNN and the New York Times. Multi-site technology allows users to have full administrative control over their own site without any security concerns. Each site can have its own look and feel, that is themes, its own functionality, that is plugins, and manage its own users, while at the same time network wide policies and security updates can be deployed at the click of the button. Dynamic page generation. No rebuilding of all your pages each time you update your site or any aspect of it. All pages are generated using the database and templates each time a page from your site is requested by a viewer. This means that updating your site or its design is as fast as possible and required server storage space usage is minimal. Template driven design. WordPress uses templates to generate the pages dynamically. You can control the presentation of content by editing the template using your favorite text editor or IDE, that is Integration Development Environment, or even the built-in template editor tool. Template tags make it easier to design and content and information displayed on your site. You don't need to be a PHP whiz to make your sites look and feel match your vision. Now let's see another feature, a serious platform for serious content. Your site is your castle. WordPress has more than 8 years of history powering stable, secure websites. Vulnerabilities are discovered quickly because of the wide user base and dedicated open source community. Patches are rapidly developed by dedicated security team and often released in the span of hours from the time they are reported. WordPress comes with an integrated core update system, so patches are deployed at the click of a mouse. WordPress sanitizes all user inputs, restricts URL access, and has extensive user permission system, and never stores passwords in an unencryptable format. WordPress uses the WordPress.com's 20 million users to beta test release before they come out, so that by the time new versions are released, stakeholders can be confident in their stability. Extensive APIs. WordPress's one core relies on its own extensive API interface, commonly known as dog fooding. which consequently allows developers to quickly and effectively customize the application to their unique needs. Many aspects of the essential WordPress experience can be overridden or modified by user-generated look and filters. These APIs help WordPress integrate seamlessly with existing systems, a necessity in stovepipe rich environment. Coming to the next feature, Enterprise Ready. A challenge the organization faces, chances are someone else has already tackled it and provided the code free of charge. WordPress has been adapted to countless enterprise environments and provides support for Active Directory authentication, user management, workflow integration, and schedule backups among their enterprise-centric features. Interoperability. Want to connect WordPress to another system? WordPress uses XML RPC, an open XML standard that allows different systems in different environments to talk to one another. XML RPC is designed to be as simple as possible while at the same time allowing for complex tasks to be performed. WordPress also supports an extended version of Blogger API, Meta Weblog API, and finally the movable type API. You can even use client designed for other platforms like Zimt. Maintenance so simple you will wonder why you did it the other way. Installing and upgrading the WordPress is a piece of cake. WordPress's famous 5-minute install is envy of the industry, and with one click updates, you will know you are always using the best. Try it and you'll wonder why all software isn't this easy. Now, trust but verify. Not everyone is evil, but keep those who are in check by limiting which HTML tags are kosher on your weblog. The default HTML tags allowed by your WordPress are the same choice to let people use HTML in their comments and posts without compromising the safety of your data or server. Standard complaints and then some. WordPress team has gone to great lengths to ensure every bit of WordPress generated code is in the full compliance with the standards of W3C. This is important not only for interoperability with today's browsers but also for forward compatibility with the tools of the next generation. Your website is beautiful thing and you should demand nothing less. More than a blog, much more. Anyone says WordPress is mere blogging platform is covering for the fact that they haven't been following the CMS's explosive growth over the past couple of years. Saying WordPress is only a blogging platform is like saying BMW is only a propeller manufacturer. In fact, the majority of the time WordPress isn't even used as a blog. With built-in support for custom post types and custom taxonomies, if you can dream it, WordPress can make it a reality. Broadcast your ideas. This is the next feature. Coming to feeds, the RSS 1.0, that is RDF, RSS 2.0 and Atom specifications are fully supported by WordPress, and what's more, just about any page on your site has an associated feed that your readers can subscribe to. There's a feed for the latest post, for categories, comments, well, like we said earlier, for anything you want. The more options your readers have to keep track of different sections of your site, the easier it is for you to spread the word around the world. WordPress also fully supports RSS 2.0 with enclosures, so adding MP3 files such as podcast to your RSS feed is a snap. Inter-site communications. In the increasing connected world, WordPress comes ready for pingback and trackback, two very useful ways of connecting to other sites and enabling them to do the same. Plus, WordPress supports pinging, that is pingomatic, which means maximum exposure for your sites to reach search engines. Growing your community. Community building. WordPress is not the YMCA but does help building communities around sites through the use of comments, trackbacks, and pingbacks, helping you to keep in touch with the audience and fostering friends. Comments. Visitors to your site can leave comments on individual entities and through trackbacks or pingback can comment on their own site. You can enable or disable comments on a per post basis. Spam protection. Out of the box, WordPress comes with a very robust tool such as an integrated backlist to open proxy checker to manage element comment spam on your blog. And there is also a rich array of plugins that can take this functionality to a step further. Full user registrations. WordPress has built-in user registration system that, if you choose, can allow people to register and maintain profiles and have authenticated comments on your blogs. You can optionally close the comments for non-registered users. There are also plugins that hide posts from lower level users. Now let's see allowed HTML tags. Not everyone is evil, but keep those who are in the check by limiting which HTML tags are kosher on your site. The default HTML tags allowed by the WordPress are the same choices to let people use the HTML in their comments without compromising the safety of your data or server. The moderation part. For the control freak in all of us, WordPress provides an array of moderation options. You can moderate all comments before they appear on the blog. You can moderate comments with specific words in them. You can moderate comments posted from specific IP addresses. You can moderate comments containing more than some specified number of links. And all these moderation options keep spammers and vandals in check. Notification. WordPress can keep you in the loop by sending you an email each time there is a new comment or comment awaiting the moderations. So this was all about growing your community. In the next session, we will learn about license, platform, and philosophy.